Hello, everyone, and welcome to English 110 in Term 5. If you're in a place like me, we just experienced our first real spring. It was like 75 degrees yesterday, and it's a hopeful sign for this semester. The weather will get better and better as we go through this 8-week term. I want to just show you kind of some things today on how to get started in this course. And how to complete the work in week 1, and also keeping in mind that if you have any questions, please do email me and I will get back to you as soon as possible. All right, so if you look at the screen that I'm in right now, it is in Unit 1, and from logging into our class, I just click this Unit 1 button right here, and this is what we get. And a couple of the things that we're going to focus on this week, the first and foremost is we're going to begin our work on using APA format to format our work correctly. Now, if that's not familiar to you, if you've been out of school for a while, or it's just, something you haven't had to deal with, it can seem scary, but it's really not. Essentially, APA is just kind of a set of rules that writers follow so that their work is uniform and so that other people can pick it up and understand, where to look for the sources that they used. It flows in a natural way. It's just sort of for ease's sake. APA is one of many styles that are in the world. The other one that's really popular is MLA style, but we're going to use APA style exclusively in this class. All right, and so the main work of our week, you have 2 assignments to complete. You have a discussion board and an assignment. And essentially, pretty much every week, that's the way it'll go. You'll have a discussion board and you'll also have a major assignment. Now, something to consider are due dates. A discussion board is what we kind of, use to mimic the experience of in-person class. It is where you will directly interact with me and your classmates by responding to a prompt and then responding to your peers, all right? And so the initial posts of your discussion boards are due on Wednesday, and then your peer responses are due on Sunday. The major assignments are due on Sunday each week as well. And I'm going to go in depth with all of those here in a second, but I want you just to be aware of those due dates and kind of what is expected of you before we get started. So in each unit, you kind of proceed down through the list of work in the order that it's presented. So as you see our objectives this week, I already mentioned that we're going to work on APA. We're going to identify what it means to write different parts of an essay, and you're going to use description and reflection to create a paragraph. All right, so the first thing that you'll do is click on the readings and resources, and this is where you will find all of the textbook readings. I say textbook, it's not really a textbook. They're all linked here. You don't have to buy, you don't have to get anything differently. Everything is right here. So you click on these links to open up the textbook, the e-textbook, and read those pages. Same with here and here. And then there's an activity on completing understanding the assignment here that you want to do. On this page specifically, I want to show you the APA template. So if you click on that, it'll download a Word document for you to open. And once you open that up, essentially what this is it is how your papers should be formatted, okay? And you can feel free to download this template and then use it, right? So just make sure that you're filling in your information. So replace the main title of your essay with your title, etc. Your first and last name. This is the English department. This is English 110. My name's Cody Mullins, when it's due, etc. And then you proceed through the essay here. You'll notice at the end, there's a references page. You won't have to worry about references for a couple weeks. This is where you're borrowing information from other sources and you're giving credit to them. And that'll be addressed in later weeks. All right, so that's what I would recommend doing, is using this APA template and working from that. Now, if you've never submitted work on Blackboard, which surely all of you have at this point, but if not, if you need a refresher, there's a couple links here on information on how to submit an assignment on Blackboard, how to do that correctly. And then also there's an optional source here, Ann Hood, on why write. So that's the readings and resources for week 1. On to the main meat and potatoes of the work, which is our discussion board and our Unit 1 assignment. So this week, by Wednesday night, you will respond to this initial post. You're going to introduce yourself to the class. And then after reviewing the assignments listed on the course information page, you're going to write a brief explanation about how you plan to use time management skills from your first 2 classes to help you complete your written assignments. And then you want to share your feelings regarding writing coming into this class. So that's the first paragraph. The second one, you're going to practice some descriptive writing. You're going to write descriptively using the 5 senses about one place that has influenced you in a positive way. You could use descriptions and details to paint a clear picture of this place. So the way that you do that, so you would click on this Unit 1 discussion, and you'll see this looks blank now because none of you are here yet, but you'll click Create Thread, and then you'll have your title. You don't have to put your name on it because when you put submit, it'll already pop up in your name, as you'll see here. And then you'll write your paragraphs, and then you'll hit submit. And so now the discussion board page has my entry here, and you can see it there. I will come back and I will interact with you via this method. I will respond to you. I might ask some questions. Please engage with me, I guess, and engage with your peers. These should be looked at as ongoing conversations that we're going to have this week. Then by Sunday night, this will fill up with all of your classmates' initial posts. You can come in here and click on one and then read their work, whatever they had to say in their first paragraph introducing themselves, and then their second paragraph as well. And then you'll click this reply button. You'll type your message to them and click submit as well. And you see it kind of creates a thread there. All right, and so that is essentially the work that you will do for the discussion board. Again, your initial post is due Wednesday. Your 2 peer replies are due on Sunday night. And then finally, the major work of the week, this Unit 1 assignment. This is really the assignment sheet here. If you click this, it opens into another document. And this is what you're going to do. All right, you're going to write 1 paragraph about a specific person that left a significant and positive impression on your life. All right, and you want to consider the following questions when writing this paragraph. So what makes this person, what about this person makes them so significant? How would you describe the person as someone who doesn't know them, their appearance, etc.? You want to write at least 7 sentences in this, right? And you want to have an APA style title page, again, using that template that I showed you as well. And so that's the major assignment. That's due Sunday night, as with your peer replies as well. And essentially that is all the work for this week. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to email me. My information we found at the bottom of this announcement, but also in the Meet Your Instructor tab as well. It'll be really great to meet all of you, and I'm looking forward to our discussions this week and the semester in general. So have a great week, get outside if you can, and we'll talk in the middle of this week.